I'm Lori Gibson. I've been in the district for 30 years.
My name's Virginia Stiles. I'm currently Assistant Director of Nutrition for Mapleton. I've been with Mapleton for 3 years.
I'm Karen Linder, and I'm at Achieve Academy. I am in 4th grade. I've been in 4th grade for 20 years.
Connie Workman. I've worked for Mapleton for about the last 24 years.
Darren Perlmutter. I'm the lead mechanic over in the bus garage. I've been here on going on my 4th year.
Denise Korb. I've been in Mapleton. This is my 31st year.
Marcia Ham. I taught in Mapleton for 16 years.
What do I remember about the first day? It was so long ago, I hardly remember the first day. I think I remember Debbie Wilson being there. She's now a teacher at York, and she helped me through the first day quite a bit.
I was at the open space at Meadow, which was a very different concept because the walls were only about 6 feet high, and there were 8 teachers back there, and you could hear everything everybody was doing, but everybody was so nice and so welcoming. It was wonderful.
It was pretty incredible. They made me feel very, very welcome. It's a nice feeling on a first day to be acknowledged as part of the team.
My first day, the only thing I can really remember distinctly was I was a kindergarten teacher. One of the mothers came in when I was a kindergarten teacher and handed me a whole bunch of diapers and said, well, she might need these. And I was like, diapers? In kindergarten? It was like, I'm not going to do that. I didn't know what to tell her. But that was kind of my first shock. And I never did need to use them, thank heavens.
I started here. It was different. Kind of thought to myself, oh boy, I don't know what I got myself into. After the first year, everything was going good, so I'm very happy here.
I don't remember my first day. What I remember is planning for my first day because I got a job at Clayton. It was 5th and 6th grade. I was teaching math, was my first position. And I remember planning the Friday, Saturday, Sunday before school started on Monday. And I remember sitting on the floor with all of these books around me going, what am I going to do? I'm going to have all these children in front of me and they're expecting me to give them all this knowledge. And then it dawned on me that I had made it through 5th and 6th grade math so that I would be okay.
I don't remember my very first day, but I loved my first school. It was then called Western Hills Elementary, which is now Adventure. And I had the privilege of teaching elementary music.
What was it like when I first started compared to now? You know, it's not that much different. It's all about the kids and working with the kids. Nutrition itself has changed and evolved over the years.
Mapleton was a lot smaller when I first started. We've become a lot more choices for kids, a lot more schools, but I think as far as being a group of people, the closeness of the Mapleton family, a lot of that has stayed the same.
What I think about most is the changes in our building. We now have beautiful carpet and we have cabinets, and it's changed a lot just in the appearance.
What is the Mapleton experience? Coming from a big district, it is very different here. It's not just a job, it's not just another school district. And I have to say, it's all about community. It's a community feel here.
To me, again, Mapleton has always been that close group of people working together. It's not been like your big school districts where you just get lost as a number out there. You're more a part of something. You're connected. It's hard to describe, but you just get more of a feeling that we're just a really close-knit group of people all working for the same goal for the kids.
It's been my life. I mean, we've grown up here. Lots of lifelong friends.
When I think of Mapleton, I'm going to remember all the great people I worked with. And there's been so many over the years. I've worked with so many great teachers and principals.
Just all the hard work that I put into getting things turned around. It was hard work, but it was rewarding. It was very rewarding.
I will remember the kids. It was a privilege for me to get to know these families and their precious children
When I think of Mapleton, I will remember the amazing race that we had several years ago and the team building, the camaraderie. We had so much fun.
When I think of Mapleton, I think about my fourth grade forever teachers. There's been a lot of us that started out in fourth grade. Some of us have branched out to other areas, but what a tight-knit family we all still are. And then the Bunko group at Meadow, another group of teachers that helped me when I was a young teacher to grow up. We used to be backup dancers for Judy Jo Gordon and just lots of fun things like that. So that's what I'll remember the most.
When I think of Mapleton, I will remember the kids. They have been a challenge at times, but they've also been wonderful. And then, of course, the other thing that kept me here is the staff. The staff at Achieve has always been great, and we have had our 4 forever, which have changed. Obviously, I was the 4 forever really person because I have been in the 4th forever. My 2 colleagues, Lori and Anita, have been the sisters I've never had.
First of all the experiences that I got. I just had so many. I got to travel places. I got to be a better mentor, which was, I just gained so much knowledge from that. I was at a school that had a model that had student teachers, so I got to see teachers learning my craft and being able to touch their lives. And I also remember people, I've made lifelong friends here that have been in my life since I started. Some others have come along and I've seen them have babies, and I've seen their babies have babies. So I think that's the most emotional part, but just all the opportunities I've had in this district.
How have I left my mark in Mapleton? Hopefully, just the importance of teamwork. I think it's important that administrators aren't afraid to get their hands dirty and you get out there and work with your employees and show them that it's all about teamwork and working together, and with that you can all be very successful and work through any crisis.
I guess I hope through the students I've left my mark.
I hope I left an impression or something positive when I leave here. So.
Judging by the feedback that I've had from students and families, it's the programs. The families love to see their children perform on stage.
Mapleton's really left its mark on me rather than me leaving my mark. I just hope I've left it better than I found it.
My advice for the teachers who are just starting out in teaching is just to remember you can only do the very best you can. It's what happens in your class every day. And you just need to remember to do your best and to remember to have fun with the kids as well.
Welcome to the community, and also saunter on down to the cafeteria and have lunch with us.
You just have to remember why you're here, like what your main goal is.
To persevere, that it's worth it. And the other thing I would tell them, because now looking back now, it would have been nice to write a journal. Because the kids say the funniest things, they do the funniest things, and you think you'll never forget it, but you do.
If you're expecting a perfect day, don't. Because everything that will go wrong will go wrong. You just have to stay calm, breathe deep, and remember to enjoy your students.